This is Destroy All Humans, Part 2. Beautiful, colorful game. It doesn't support HDR, unfortunately, but it looks very nice. Even on SDR, the colors are beautiful. They are not overly saturated. They look just right. So you see saturation uh, in the fires, in some of the greens, but it's not overly saturated everywhere. So the game looks beautiful. The performance is not flawless. The game stutters. I don't know if it's shader compilation stutters, because after the beginning of the game, I don't see any other stutters. But maybe it's just going to stutter at the beginning and then it's gonna be fine later, hopefully. But on DirectX 12 it is stuttering. It has very high resolution textures, so that makes the game look very, very nice with all those paintings, the grass. Beautiful game. It's for kids. This game is, I think, is for kids because it has funny things like this. Everyone is dancing and stuff. You can become anyone you want. So basically, you just do this, boom, and you become somebody else. So you make everyone dance and you become anyone on the game. So that's fun. And you can fly with your alien. You can fly. And yeah, it's a colorful game. So let me share the settings I'm using. Basically, I have 3080, 5800 X3D. So I have the game maxed out. And the good thing about this game settings, in terms of the colors and the luminance, is this gamma setting. So if you are using BT1886, you correct the gamma to 2.4 and you don't get black crush. It looks better. So I'm using 5120 by 2880. So this is NVIDIA Deep Learning Super Resolution in conjunction with DLSS quality. So that's giving me 4K like resolution with good anti-aliasing, and of course NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency makes the game feels very responsive, very nice, very responsive. And I am locking the game to 60 frames and using motion interpolation with Motion Pro and Medium, so I can get that 200 to 240 motion clarity. Actually, I corrected on the comments on all those videos that I'm talking about 240 frames motion clarity, because actually when we use motion interpolation with Motion Pro at the same time, so de-blur with Motion Pro Medium, that is not actually the same motion clarity as 120 frames with Motion Pro High. So it is actually the same motion clarity as 120 with Motion Pro Medium, which is less, a little bit less. But that's okay. I mean, the difference is not gonna be noticeable for most people, and I would say this is between 200 and 240 still. So it looks very nice. You do see some motion interpolation artifacts. If you look at the character, for example this character, if I pan the camera surrounding the character, I see some noise. So basically this motion interpolation algorithm has issues figuring out what is in between two vertical objects on the screen. So for example, between the legs of the character, the motion interpolation has issues determining what is between the legs and between the arms. Is challenging. So you see some noise, but I mean TAA that is used in most games has a lot worse noise than that, so it's not a big deal. And when you move the camera, it looks fantastic. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I wish the game supported HDR so I could do an HDR settings video, but it doesn't. And yeah, all I have to say is the game looks beautiful on SDR. The performance is not flawless. It has some stuttering, but you know, it's a game for kids. Kids don't care about none of that. Or maybe, you know, I might play it a little bit, see if I like it. But yeah, after the game, you know, after the beginning of the game, I haven't seen any other stutters. So that indicates that's actually shader compilation stutters, because I don't see any other stutters on the area. So yeah, give it a try. It looks beautiful on your OLED TV. It's gonna look beautiful, and it feels responsive. It looks beautiful. Nothing special on the settings. Just using the same settings that I share already for motion interpolation. I'm using on SDR. And basically, if you're gonna use 2.2, then on the game settings use Gamma 2.2. If you're gonna use BT1886, then use 2.4 on the game settings. That's it. Let me know what you think about the game and if you have any questions.